What made my aunt realize she picked the wrong person to frame? My aunt called me right after my shift ended and her voice was shaking. Get to my house right now. It's an emergency. She hung up before I could ask what was wrong. For context, I'm 24 and this nursing license is everything I have. I spent 4 years working nights and weekends for this, and if I lose it, I lose everything. When I walked in, the house was dark. My aunt was pacing and Terrence was slumped on the couch dripping with sweat. My aunt grabbed my arm so hard her nails broke the skin. The hospital found out medication is missing from your unit and Terrence has been taking it. We need you to say you were in on it together. I pulled my arm back. You want me to confess to something I didn't even know was happening? My aunt rolled her eyes like I was wasting her time. It's not a big deal, sweetie. You'll get a slap on the wrist and move on. Terrence has a real future to protect. Absolutely not. I'm not throwing away my entire future for something I didn't do. Terrence looked up with this smug look on his face. You owe me. I got you that job. I told my buddy in HR to push your application. And without me, you'd still be making minimum wage like the rest of your family. I felt like I had been punched in the stomach. My aunt stepped closer until I could smell the wine on her breath. Everything you have is because of us. We built you. It's time to pay it back. I stood up so fast the chair scraped across the floor. I'm done. I'm going to the hospital right now and telling them everything. My aunt laughed like I had just told a joke. No, you're not. You're going to sit down and do what you're told for once in your life. She moved between me and the door and her eyes went cold. If you walk out that door, I will destroy you. I'll tell them you've been unstable since your father died. I'll call every hospital in the state and make sure you never work again. Move. She grabbed my wrist and leaned in close enough that I could see the vein pulsing in her forehead. Who do you think they'll believe? A respected woman like me, or the girl who couldn't get out of bed for a month after her daddy died? She smiled and whispered, I practiced your signature for 2 hours last night. By tomorrow morning, you won't even exist anymore. I ripped my arm free and shoved past her. I pulled out my phone and screenshotted every text she sent me that night. She screamed down the hallway that I had until morning to change my mind. I didn't go home. I drove straight to the hospital and found the night supervisor. The next morning, security met me at the medication room door. We need you to come with us. They walked me to a conference room where a woman in a gray suit is sitting with a folder. My palms are sweating as she opens it. Last night, a woman came to the hospital claiming to be you and confessed that you helped your cousin steal medication. That's impossible. I was here last night reporting him. She stops writing and looks up at me. You came in last night? Yes, before my aunt could frame me. She slides a timesheet across the table. Your cousin entered the medication room 8 times and every single time you were on the floor with patients. 3 coworkers confirmed it. I finally exhale. The door opens and 2 officers walk my aunt in with handcuffs on. Her face is red and puffy. The second she sees me, she starts screaming. She stole my identity and set me up. The officer sits her down across from me. Ma'am, we found your niece's stolen license in your purse. My aunt's face twists. That's a lie. She planted it. The investigator opens her folder again. We also detained your son last night with Hill, bottles and cash. He was selling to patients' families. My aunt goes pale, then looks at me with pure hatred. You ungrateful little nothing. After everything we did for you. I pull out my phone and show the officer every text she sent threatening me. My aunt lunges across the table, but the officers grab her. As they drag her toward the door, she screams, "You're dead to me. You hear me? Dead." I don't blink. I've been dead to you my whole life. Now everyone finally sees it. 3 months later, I'm charge nurse. My aunt got 18 months.